Hello, project people. Welcome to my room.
Welcome to my room.
Hey guys, welcome to my crib. Today we're doing room tours.
My room's full of a bunch of random stuff. It's probably pretty weird for a 21-year-old.
Again, you'll notice a big old mess.
Full of crap, full of dirty laundry.
I got a loft bed.
My beautiful bed.
Here's my bed, and here is my dog.
You climb up a ladder to get on it. This is like my childhood bed.
But she sleeps on this blanket, okay? So don't come for me.
A bookshelf with a lot of books that I have not read.
Bookshelf with the books that I do not read.
Some more books that I have not read.
I got snowball blasters. Creates the perfect snowball. I feel like everybody needs one of those.
I have a chair that I don't ever sit in, but put all of my stuff.
Got my Captain America shield. Sometimes I'd be feeling like a hero, you know. Always need that.
I have asthma, so
Puff puff.
puff puff.
I like to call this my wall of fame with some Oilers merch.
Do not know how to use a sword, but I have a training sword. So like, if I ever need to learn how to use a sword, I can do that.
Fun fact, I taught in Thailand for 4 months and someone drew me.
Cool story, I was at that game when Yakupov scored with 2 seconds on the clock and he slid across the ice like a maniac.
That's pretty much my room. Pretty random, but hope you enjoyed.
Well, I hope you enjoy my room. Don't judge me for the mess, but yeah, enjoy.
Time for the cameraman to leave. Get out, get out, get out.
It has been pretty hard being away from all of you. I don't know how you feel, but don't worry. We have actually found a way to be in your bedroom. Yeah, kind of weird, right? Good, because that's kind of where we're going with it. We're obviously in an Anne of Green Gables home right now. I feel like a weather person for bedrooms. But here's the thing. Here's what I want to get at tonight. Here's the whole message summed up in 3 words. Get some sleep. That's literally it. That's the point of this whole message. Seriously, stop staying up late. I don't know who this is to. Stop being so exhausted. Stop lying to yourself. You need as much sleep as I need, as everyone else needs. What do I mean by sleep? I mean getting your recommended 7 to 9 hours regularly. And I know what you're probably thinking. This can't be it. You sound like my mom. It is. In fact, I'll go as far as saying this. I care more about how you sleep than how much you pray. Because anyone can pray, but not everyone is sleeping. Or don't sleep, it's up to you. Maybe you want time to yourself, so you wait until everyone else falls asleep. Maybe you can't sleep. Maybe you're unmotivated and you have nothing to wake up for anyways. Or maybe you're just so used to staying up late, sleeping half the day away is kind of your jam. I think you should at least know what you're getting into though, because you're adults. It's best that you're least informed and making an informed decision. So sleeplessness is linked to these next few things: memory issues, trouble thinking and concentrating, mood changes, more prone to accidents, some of you cannot afford that, high blood pressure, weakened immunity, risk for diabetes, weight gain, higher risk of heart disease, poor balance, low sex drive, linked to dementia and other memory-related diseases. It sounds like so much fun. It sounds just about as clean as this bedroom, which I have a hard time saying this, but it's one of our staff members' bedrooms. And I'll give you a hint, he sings. And I don't know what's on this bed, and I don't know why there's clothes all over the floor, but listen, nothing else is gonna have this much effect on your life other than drinking or driving impaired or eating fast food 3 meals a day every single day. Let's look at it another way. What global good are you actually accomplishing in the late hours of the night? Exactly. Go to sleep. In the middle of an anxiety-ridden, global-spanning, life-changing, Nutella-threatening pandemic, sleep is more important than ever. Have you ever thought this much about your sleep? Like, seriously. How you sleep, how you prepare for it, and what steals from it is actually a really good indicator of what's going on in your head and what's going on in your soul. This is why I think, listen, anyone can pray, but not everyone is sleeping. There's two questions right now that I want you to take a couple minutes and ask yourself when it comes to your sleep. The first question is this: what do you feel and or think when you go to bed at night? Second question is this: what do you feel and or think when you wake up in the morning? Take a couple minutes and answer those questions right now. Welcome back. Just so you know, I've made sure that we're in a much cleaner, safer environment at this point. See, I think if we pay attention to our most unproductive, unconscious time of our day, sleeping, it can radically shape the productive, conscious time of our day. See, the way you fall asleep and why you wake up is the statement your life is making. Like right now, what would be that statement? What would it sound like? Would it sound like this? I'm hot and bothered. Would it sound like I'm lazy, but I'm still tired? Or I got nothing to wake up to? Or how did I get here? David, he's a king. He was surrounded by actual enemies looking for blood. And he says this about his sleep in the midst of that. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, keep me safe. Psalm 4:8. Jesus, he's on a boat in the middle of a raging storm, and he's surrounded by his followers who are freaking out. Some skilled fisherman, may I add. And he says this. Actually, he doesn't say anything because he was sleeping. It says Jesus was sleeping at the back of the boat with his head on a cushion. The disciples woke him up shouting, "Teacher, don't you care that we're going to drown?" That's found in Mark chapter 4, verse 38. He wakes up, obviously annoyed like I am whenever my kids wake me up from a solid nap. And it says this: when Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and he said to the waves, "Silence, be still." Suddenly the wind stopped and there was a great calm. Then he asked them, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Mark chapter 4, verse 39 to 40. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. Why are you afraid? The way you sleep says a lot about your life. What statement best describes your sleep like? Are you anxious? Are you addicted? Are you annoyed? Are you scared? Are you lazy? Are you unmotivated? Are you purposeless? Why sleep and why wake up when life isn't on the line? Like, do you wish you went to sleep with life and woke up with a life to live? Maybe your sleeplessness is the most honest prayer you've actually ever prayed. Maybe it's a prayer you never knew you were praying. It sounds like this: God, I'm anxious. How is this going to work out? Or God, I have nothing on deck tomorrow. I wish I had something to wake up to. God, I can't control anything. God, my body is tired, but my mind is out of sync. God, I'm finally alone. God, I wish I didn't have to sleep. More than ever, your mind, your body, and your soul needs to hear these words. Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I'll give you rest. That's found in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. 3 words. Go to sleep. Listen, David was in the middle of a life and death situation. Jesus had work to do, and he wasn't worried about the circumstances. And so one of them went to sleep knowing who held on to his life, and one woke up knowing that their life was purpose-filled. They didn't need to be worried about the next day. What if you saw sleep as a statement for your life? It's certainly how God sees it. To sleep means to finally let go. Waking up means to grab on to what God has for you today. Oh, wait. I think I've seen this show. I think it's like CSI, the one with a hostage in it. Whoever bedroom this is, this looks like a crime scene. Anyways, you can't do both without a good night's sleep. You can't go to bed in peace if you're anxious, fearful, regretful, stressed, fighting, hesitating, out of sync. You need to let go and let God be God and let yourself be human. You can't wake up seeing God's purpose in your life when you're exhausted, when you're ill-prepared, when you're growing unhealthy, when you're drowsy and are confused. Go to sleep. Your life depends on it. Go to sleep. God's purposes in your life is waiting for you. So what does your life say about your life right now? What does your sleep say about your life right now? I want to go to bed letting go and knowing he cares and knows. I want to wake up knowing he's got something prepared for me today. What statement does your sleep make? What do you want it to say? Figure it out and go to sleep on purpose. You need help? Well, after this, we've actually created kind of like an extra that you can watch afterwards. That we're giving you some practical ideas for those of you who have a hard time falling asleep, and how can we make it easier for you? If you don't have tons of kids' toys in this young adult bedroom, there's other things that you can do to help you fall asleep. And so we want to help you do that. But for all the rest of you, 3 words. The most spiritual and the most healthy thing you can do. Go to sleep.